Hello, this is Ram Cunningham with Things to Do in Fort Smith, behind the scene on the screen here at Fort Smith Coffee Company with another round of Fort Smith Out Loud. Mr. Phil Blackburn, how are you,
Great to see you,
sir?
Ram.
Yes, sir.
I'm doing well, and we're excited to have Jeanette Salas with us today.
Jeanette, thanks for coming on camera with us. We love having new people on camera.
Thank you for inviting me.
Absolutely.
This is awesome.
Jeanette, tell us about yourself.
Well, I'm originally from El Salvador, and my parents moved to the States when I was a child. And we moved to Fort Smith back in 1986, and we have been here since then, and just loving Fort Smith. Back when we came in '86, I have to say, I thought, oh no, I want to go back to New York.
I can see that sometimes. I mean, it's okay.
Impossible.
Well, when they told me the mall didn't open till noon, I thought, oh my gosh, where are we? Where did you bring us, Dad? And so, it was a little bit crazy then, but as I got older and I started going to school here and realized that the atmosphere was so much better than what we had. I mean, it made our family. Not to say anything bad about New York, but I felt like my parents worked so much that we didn't see each other a lot or together.
Weren't able to be as connected or as close. Right, I can see that.
But when we got here, we were able to spend more time together as a family, and weekends. We could do something fun on the weekends. There's parks and the lake. Oh, the lake. We love the lake.
Well, you've been in Fort Smith. You've been in Fort Smith long enough now to feel that sense of community, feel that small hometown. So tell me something what are you proud of to be in Fort Smith or proud of Fort Smith about?
I am really proud that we have a medical school.
Excellent.
When I was younger, I always thought, it would be so good for this town if we eventually, would have a medical school where our children would be able to pursue a career in medicine here in town without having to go far away. As you can tell, I'm Hispanic, and Hispanics, we love to have family close by. So, we don't like to go out too much. And so to me, it was a great thing when I heard, medical schools open up. I'm in the medical field, so I thought, maybe one of my kids would want to do something in medical field, So
and they can stay here, not have to leave, right?
Although they're trying to leave, but I
think everyone tries to.
But
at least just from my house.
It's got a strong gravitational pull, right?
Absolutely, right there. Yeah. Well, what's a dream? What's something that you really wish Fort Smith has or doesn't have yet? Maybe that you would like to see, or a dream that you have for Fort Smith?
I think that one of my dreams for Fort Smith is, which is, like I said, so many things are coming to be. Things that I wished for when I was younger, are coming to be. But I'd love for Fort Smith to continue to grow at the pace that it's growing, because it gives us all time to adjust.
Right, it's manageable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the momentum is definitely in our favor right now. We've got a very strong momentum. The energy level is very high right now. But you're right, the pace of it kind of gives us time to acclimate to new things. So I agree with you on that.
I think that's one of the things that I love about Fort Smith. And like I said, I was not happy when I came, in the younger years, because it was a small town, but it's not that anymore, a small city anymore. Right. I think.
But it still has that feel sometimes.
Yeah, I still see the same people everywhere.
Sure. Yeah. Everywhere I go, he's just right there, stalking. Well, so we love. This is our favorite question, but loving Fort Smith out loud takes on many forms. Yep. Phil and I both, we do it in our own various ways. I do it on a mountain bike sometimes. Sometimes I do it with a microphone in my hand. What are some ways that you love Fort Smith out loud?
I think that some of the ways that I've done Fort Smith out loud through the years is through community work.
Yes.
I love to do anything that will help out in different areas in town. Probably my children and my family will tell you that I sometimes take on too much. And it's like, what are you doing now?
Right. The whole learning to say no. I've yet to master that as well.
I'm really good at that, though.
Are you?
I need to learn from that. I don't know how.
Well, I go through seasons that I say, I think I learned how to say that, and then I'm like, what was that word that I was supposed to know? But I think just being able to volunteer in anything that, will help anybody else.
Well, the way I got connected to you, Jeanette, was through your trip to El Salvador with Ken Wallace and some other physicians. And talk a little bit about that, because you're representing now. It's kind of funny, as an El Salvadoran who came to the United States. Now you go back to El Salvador representing, I feel like, us.
Yes.
You know, you're representing Fort Smith. Talk about what you do when you go to El Salvador.
Well, you know Dr. Wallace, and Dr. Wallace was retired, and when he had nothing to do, he said, Jeanette, I think we should go to El Salvador and do mission work, and because I have nothing to do.
Right. Yeah. And he knew you would say yes, right?
Right.
Because that's
correct,
what you do.
Correct.
Yeah.
So I said, well, let me find out if I have babysitters, and if I have a babysitter, we'll go back. And we did. We started going to El Salvador, and what we do is we do eye care. It's a mission trip for ophthalmologists. So we do everything from surgeries to eye exams, anything that they need with vision. We're there and we do it.
And you'll do, like, cataract surgeries, you'll do over 100 on a trip, won't you?
Yes, yes.
How long do you stay there typically?
We are there from about 10 days.
10 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
About 10 days.
Yeah.
Is what we go.
And that's a
do.
life-changing surgery for those people.
It
I mean,
is.
I'm not.
The greatest thing for us is to have somebody come into the exam room with Dr. Wallace. We'll have somebody come in the exam room that is being led by somebody else, and they put them in our exam chair, and we look at them, and all they have is a cataract. So we do that. We put them on for surgery. We do the cataract the next day. When they come back for post-op, they're walking into the same exam room that they were led. They're walking in there by themselves without anybody, bringing them in, which is great. And for me, it's really special because my roots are there.
Yeah.
And like you said, now I go back as an American,
Yeah.
And we always tease with Wallace because when we get to the airport in San Salvador, he'll say, well, where are you going to go? Are you going to go with the Salvadorian or the Americans? And I'm like, well,
Like, wait a minute.
wait a minute.
Yeah.
I might hang out with you just because I'm concerned about your safety, about you getting in the right line. And,
So do you stop here at Fort Smith Coffee very often?
no, I haven't.
This is Phil and I's spot right here.
Yep.
This is you're lucky because it's the first time I've done an official out loud video right here at Fort Smith Coffee.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you
when
feel
you
special.
said coffee, I did feel special because it's my favorite thing, coffee,
Right.
Coffee is, talk to any Salvadorian, they'll tell you
Uh-huh.
coffee.
Of course.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
I hadn't even thought about that.
I didn't
Yes,
either.
yes,
Do you have some coffee you could let us maybe borrow?
Actually I do. I just came back not too long ago, so I have some coffee.
You've got some stocks?
Love it.
Excellent.
Well, Jeanette, thank you so much. Phil and I, we travel all over the town and look for people that are kind of like-minded like us, who love Fort Smith Out Loud, who have a passion for community, and you are certainly one of those. So thanks for going on the video with us. Phil Blackburn with First Presbyterian Church here. I'm Ram Cunningham with Things to Do in Fort Smith. Another edition of Fort Smith Out Loud. Folks, keep it positive out there. There's a lot of negative things out there on the internet. Keep it positive out there. And remember, if you love Fort Smith, always love it out loud.
Out loud. Peace.
Out loud. Adios.